Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to the first of 5 anticipated FIFA 20 ratings videos. Now, hopefully you enjoy them. If you disagree or agree with any of the ratings that are in this video, then leave it in the comment section down below so that I can see your feedback and what you think these players should be rated going into FIFA 20. But what we're going to be doing is comparing FIFA 19 ratings of different players throughout the Premier League, mainly for 4 of the 5 videos, and then the 5th one will be other top players around the world, and hopefully this will fill the gap nicely between FIFA 19 and FIFA 20 a little bit. We're nearly there, guys, so if you're hyped for FIFA 20 and you're excited to see the official ratings coming soon, hit that thumbs up button down below and subscribe if you're new, if you want to see daily streams and videos of FIFA, especially when 20 drops. There's going to be so much content, it's going to be sick. So, we're going to jump in. Today, we are looking at Manchester United and Manchester City. Now, the way that I'm doing these videos, hopefully, is something that people find interesting. I've taken a small selection of a couple of new signings, as well as high-rated players that are interesting to people that play the game, compared to people that you're not really going to see in teams, etc. The main guys, really, from each of the teams are what we're looking at. So, we're going to start things off with David De Gea. So, in FIFA 19, obviously he was a 91. A lot of people thought he was the best goalkeeper in the game. Non-special card is between him and Courtois, I thought, for pretty much most of the game. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about actual real-life performances. Now, David De Gea, it's fair to say, did not have the best of seasons last year for Manchester United, or for Spain. He didn't perform that well. And so I think that him going and getting knocked down from a 91 to a 90 is very realistic and very fair this year. We know that he's a quality keeper, but last season he just wasn't up to his usual standards. I feel like he made more mistakes in that season than he normally does in previous seasons as well. And maybe it was just the fact that he wasn't confident in his defence in front of him, and so that affects his mentality or something. And this season, maybe it'll be a lot different now that they've got a couple of other players improving their defence. But I feel a downgrade for David De Gea is fair this year. Next, we move on to one of a couple of new signings for Manchester United, WAN-BISSAKA. Now, this is a difficult one, because normally from one season to another season, players don't get upgraded an absolute ton. However, WAN-BISSAKA has a gold card that went to 76 last year, and then got a team of the season that was an 87. Now, the jump to go from a low-rated gold to a mid to low-rated gold is not as big as going from like 87 to 91, right? Obviously, that's a much, much bigger jump. So I think that based on how good he was last season, he was an absolute animal for Palace. Obviously now moved to Man U. I think that he'll get a good, solid 4 rating upgrade, to be honest with you. And his stats will obviously reflect that. And it could actually be a very viable card early doors. He will also be getting a hyperlink with this man that has also transferred over. So Harry Maguire, obviously, £80 million man, 85, whatever, from us to Manchester United. I think he'll go up by 1. I don't think he'll go up to 84. If he does, that'd be ridiculous. He honestly doesn't deserve to go up. He wasn't that good last season, but I think that the fact that he's gone for so much money and he's gone to a bigger club will therefore get him the upgrade, even if he doesn't really warrant it based on last season's performance, which is what ratings are based on. I think he should stay at 82, based on, again, the fact that he wasn't incredible, but I think he will go up to 83. I'd be very surprised if they go higher than that, but then again, it's EA, so who knows? But I think he'll get a little bit of a pace increase, because he's not the quickest in the world, but he's not less than 50 pace slow, come on. But his dribbling stats should get a decent boost, as well as his passing, because I feel like that's his best attribute, is being able to pass through the lines of a team. So I feel like he does deserve an upgrade to his passing, especially long passing and vision stats should definitely get a nice increase for Harry Maguire. Defending and physical boosts, obviously, as well. Next up, Paulie P. Now, I feel like Pogba's going to be a very controversial one because fans of other teams will probably, and maybe Man U fans that don't like him, will probably say, "Oh, how can you give Pogba an upgrade? He was terrible." Blah 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 blah. But for Man U, he dominated basically every stat. Like, created the most chances, scored the most goals, got the most assists. He was basically keeping the team together. And I feel like he deserves bumping up a little bit purely on that fact. On his day, he is an absolute top class player. I still don't feel like we see him playing to the level that he can do quite consistently enough. First game of the season, though, in the 19-20 season, got 2 assists, 1 absolute ping of a ball to Rashford. I feel like he could get an upgrade, especially based on the amount of special cards that he got last year as well. The fact they give him a footies and a headliners and everything, they seem to really like him. So it wouldn't surprise me that he will potentially get this upgrade. Next, we move on to Alexis Sanchez. I thought I'd feature a downgrade in this one, purely because I don't want everything to just be upgrades. And I want a high-profile player to sort of get the rating that I think they'll get. So Alexis Sanchez is one of those. At Arsenal, he was unreal, right? But Man U, it's just not clicked for him. I don't know what it is. Maybe his fitness, maybe his chemistry with the other players and the managers, but it just has not worked for him. So a downgrade for Sanchez is inevitable, and I feel like he'll probably go down by 2. There's a chance that maybe he'll go to 86, but I think they'll knock him down by 2 down to an 85, because does he even warrant an 86 based on what he's done since he's gone to Man U? I don't think so, but I think it'd be way too harsh to take 3 ratings off of a guy. I don't think they'll do that. So Sanchez, I put down to an 85. And then the last one I believe I've put in for Manchester United. Now this is Rashford post-upgrade. I think he'll get upgraded again. Now last season again, he wasn't incredible, but now he's going to be their main striker for the upcoming season. He did okay last year, and I feel like they'll bump him up a little bit. Again, he got multiple special cards as well. And I feel like with EA, regardless of exactly what they did to earn the special cards, that's always going to give them a much bigger chance of getting upgraded in the game. Next, we'll move on to Man City. Now, I think I've got 6 Man City players here as well. Raheem is the first one. Started the year as an 85. Got an upgrade to an 87. There's arguments to put him up to an 89. However, I just don't know if they'll push him that far from an already upgraded card. I feel like he'll only go up by 1 more. I feel like his stats will get a half-decent upgrade, but I just don't see him going past the 88 mark. Don't be surprised if in January, when the next set of upgrades come out, maybe he goes up to like 90 rated, because he started this season with a hat-trick, right? Last season he was incredible, obviously won Young Player of the Year. Deserves another upgrade. I just don't know if they'll bump him too. So I've been safe on this one. I mean, with the upgrades that I've put on each of the stats, that could probably be an 89 card anyway, but I think we'll see something like that for Raheem going forward. Next up, Bernardo Silva. How did he not get a January upgrade? Bernardo Silva was one of the most underrated players until like the last 2 months of last season. And then all of a sudden, everyone seemed to realise how good he had been. The guy is a baller. I said this when he played against us in the Cup when he'd first joined them. He was man of the match by far. He destroyed us, and just his agility on the ball and his passing and his vision was just on another level to even the other ridiculously good Man City players on the pitch when I saw him play the first time. And he just seems to be going from strength to strength. He's not even specifically a right wing anymore. He can play in the middle. And so he's versatile in that. So I would love to have bumped Bernardo all the way up to an 87. However, without a January upgrade, I don't know if they'll give him a +3. So I think 86, for how he played last season, is too low. But I just don't think that they'll bump someone up 3 ratings. I mean, I'd love to be wrong, because I would love Bernardo's card to be even better than it is, because his Team of the Season card's sick to use. and I wish that his normal base card would reflect how good he is in real life. Next up, we've got JOAO CANCELO, obviously transferred from Juve to Man City. Now, he hasn't started the first game for Man City, but he'll need to work his way into the squad, etc. Bump Kyle Walker out of that right back spot. I think Cancelo is going to get upgraded. He already got upgraded in January from 81 to 83, but again, then gets a team of the season. Got multiple informs last year. Won the league with Juventus, etc, etc. I think they'll bump him to 84, and again, getting that big money move to a Premier League club normally will just get you the upgrade as well. Even if you didn't deserve an upgrade, you'd probably get one for moving to a big club like Man City or whatever. So I think he'll go up to 84. And that will be a sick card for FIFA 20. Him and Kyle Walker both at the same club is just going to be nonsense. Which one are people going to use? We got a couple more. Another big signing for Man City was like 65 mil, something like that. Rodrigo from Atletico. His first match in the actual season looked very, very good. Rodri also managed to get himself an 88 rated card at Atletico last year. So I believe that he'll get a slight upgrade. I don't know if they'll bump him up by 2. So I've been safe on this one, and I think he'll get an 83. But with some decent upgrades to his stats, including his passing going up by a little bit. And so that is Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne. Now, again, this could be controversial. However, we've seen it so many times in the past. Players get injured. It's not their fault. They get downgraded. That's how FIFA works, right? The one reason why I was hesitant downgrade him is that KDB has been like one of the face cover star kind of people for FIFA 19. So he may keep his rating, even though he did get injured and was out for a massive chunk of last season. He was good when he did play, but normally, we've seen this over the years with other players in different leagues and everything like that, they just get downgraded because they're injured. Now, I don't think he should be, but this is just my prediction of what we're going to see when FIFA 20 rolls around. I think this is the last one. Sergio Aguero. Now, let me just check. It is. How is he not a 90 already? Honestly, like, the guy is an absolute king of the Premier League. Like, he's just incredible. He deserves a 90 rated card, simple as that. The guy is ridiculously good, one of the best foreign players has ever been in the Premier League. He deserves this card. So give it to me, eh? Okay? Simple as that. So, what do you think on these players that I've chosen? Do you agree with my ratings? Do you think they're completely wrong? Let me know in the comment section down below. But thank you very, very much for watching. This is the first of 5 of these kind of videos coming out over the next few days. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, thumb it up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you tomorrow for another one of these featuring some more Premier League clubs. Goodbye.